send me some sorry lines, but passion undying, that the oceans can't subside. The storm blew from...
This is the booth of Wiwat, who's an artist that Elisa has written about before in the blog.
Yes, I met him in Gainesville.
She met him in Gainesville, Florida, and his work is very different. We're going to take some close-ups of it, but there's definitely an Asian influence. Wiwat, where are you from? Thailand. Okay. So we see an Asian influence that comes out in his work.
Where do you live now?
Wiwat has a website that we'll post on the show, but it has a list of places where he will be if you're interested in getting a closer look at his work. But right now he doesn't have very much on there for sale, so you'll have to find him in person if you want to buy his work. What I really liked were these earrings that almost look like fabric panels opening, and there are little surprises inside, like roses, but not the traditional kind. They're different. There's some lime green and yellow ones right here. These are the pendants I was talking about that just look like they're just little slits of fabric that open up, but it's all polymer clay.
There are not many men in the polymer clay world, so
Right.
it's nice to find another
Get the
one.
influence of, yeah, the masculine influence.
Yes, it's not that he uses roses in his work, but it's not the tradition. You know, organic.
Hey, Sid, we'll take it, baby. Weather's better. Yeah, CBS. Yesterday. Yep. All good. I was in here when he did. Hi. Go to bed. I'll be right.
We're with Adam Vural, and Adam is a polymer clay artist. And new polymer clay artist. Okay. How'd you get started?
Well, actually, I make kaleidoscopes, and I don't know if you're familiar. They have an object chamber at the end, and I was making little polymer clay squiggles for my object chamber, which is over 10, 15 years ago. And then recently, maybe about a year and a half, had gotten some leftover cane slices from a guild in California, and started putting them together and started sort of reinvestigating polymer clay, and then started making jewelry, started making jelly roll canes and bullseye canes, and necklaces and earrings and all kinds of arts and crafty stuff. So I ended up looking at a lot of books, going to craft stores, and I found an egg in a book, a kaleidoscope egg, and it just sort of hit me. I started making eggs for the next number of months, and it just didn't stop.
Yeah. So kaleidoscopes were your inspiration for starting.
Very much so, and it wasn't until I had seen Judy Belcher's work and some other people where I realized, oh yeah, I can reinvestigate the kaleidoscope with the clay. It was just such an amazing revelation to realize, oh yeah, if you cut it and book match it, it's got a mirror, and the triangle makes a hexagon. It was like, one of those aha, this can be done with clay, where I hadn't realized there were so many scientific, types of, women out there that were doing these incredibly complex things. There seems to be such an appetite for the most complex, which I was surprised, I mean, I'm kind of analytical, but I'm just amazed at the analytical quality and the voracious attitude of these women artists. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of them have like chemistry backgrounds, mathematical backgrounds, and they bring it to the clay. So we'll have some pictures on the website.
And I was recently in Polymer Cafe in the winter this year.
Okay.
And I just started teaching.
What have you been teaching?
Polymer 101,
Okay.
basic blending, Skinner cane, Skinner roll, macrame, and just some basics. But I also tried to have a pendant at the end so they'd go home with something. So try to teach everything, try to make the materials, try to do it over, and then try to have everyone go home with a pendant in 3 hours.
So that's some of that process versus product
Very, very
that we've been talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. Are you going to teach someone, just about color and about basic stuff? Because I feel as if the customer's always right. And if they want to go home with something, they're going to go home with something. I really believe it. I'd rather spend the time making the materials and have something for them.
Oh, great.
Good.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Great.
Send me some sorry lines, but passion undying. That the